Hi, I'm Richard Friedman, and welcome to my video cartoon for June 29th, 2026. Well, July is around the corner. Here comes the 4th of July, folks. And here comes a video flashback that I thought would be appropriate to present at this time, titled Richard's Strait of Hormuz, Trump Fantasy Flashback in the Wake of this latest cargo ship attack. And I'm bringing this cartoon here back because I thought it was more relevant now than it was 2 weeks ago when I did this video. And I just wanted to share it with you and in a different reflection here, and you take it from there. Okay, now this is basically an Israeli ship here sailing through the Strait of Hormuz, and you have here a sign, "Welcome back, Israel," put up by the Iranians. It's Trump's fantasy from what he posted on Truth Social back then 2 weeks ago. I think it was June 14th. "Welcome back, Israel." And here is a member. This could be a member of the IRGC or anybody in his fantasy welcoming an Israeli ship sailing through the Strait of Hormuz. Thumbs up, and there it was. There's the Israeli flag sailing right through the strait. Now, cut through today. In the recent attack, there was the Iran attacked a cargo ship, and why, you have to ask yourself, why did they was this particular ship cargoed? It wasn't. Why was it attacked? It wasn't attacked because of any flag that it was flying. In this case, it was attacked because from what I've read, it was the lane that it was traveling in, the shipping lane that had been recently opened by Oman, and the UN opened an extra shipping lane that they had somehow secured, perhaps with the help of the US Navy in clearing out the mines or whatever. And they had been, a lot of vessels have been sailing through this area here. Okay, so this lane again that was set up. So Iran failed. This is enough. And the bottom line here is Iran is signaling that they are not going to relinquish control of the Strait of Hormuz. And this was a signal to the world, basically, that that more important than the ceasefire that they had established with the United States, Trump administration, more important was the control over the Strait of Hormuz. That had to take priority because this open strip, this open lane now, by, again, I repeat myself, by Oman and the United Nations, posed a threat to Iran controlling the strait, and boom, they attacked the ship. Okay, and now we're at the brink of a great escalation here. We could be at the brink because of what's happening here, that we attacked them, they attacked us, tit for tat, and it could mushroom into another great or even greater conflict, you know. So this is where we're at right now, and that's why I thought, for the purpose of irony, or whatever you want to call it, sardonic humor, or whatever you want to call it, I think that President Trump made the statement back here. He said that ships of the world, start your engines. Thanks to my great peace deal, this Israeli cargo ship is being welcomed back to the strait. So there was President Trump that I drew back then 2 weeks ago. I think it was around June, the middle of June. And there goes again here, this being greeted by whether it's Islamic religious leader in Iran, or whether it was an IRGC official or whatever from the government, whatever, he's greeting him, thumbs up, waving, and "Welcome back, Israel." And there goes the Israeli flag here, flying through, sailing through the Strait of Hormuz. There it goes. And that was the essence of what I was trying to bring out here. And I just want to bring up a few more points. And that the idea here is that Iran is now demanding, as a condition for a final agreement, they're demanding that the United States recognized its authority over the Strait of Hormuz. The authority means to select who gets, what ships go through, and the prices and the fees each ship has to be charged. It could be, it's not like going on a subway station in subway in New York City where you buy the toll and you put the thing in the thing. No, this could be different tolls for different countries depending upon their track record in supporting Iran. So you have a whole new system coming into play here. And Iran has warned that no Israeli flagged or affiliated vessels will be allowed passage through the Strait. And Iran leadership, including the chief negotiator, and this is it here, including because people are saying, well, they're divided, they didn't know this, they didn't know that. Some people the left hand wants to do different from the right hand about the Iran, who's ruling Iran now. But now here, you have, here they're saying here, including its chief negotiator, foreign minister, okay, the Iran leadership, including its chief negotiator and foreign minister, declared that the Strait of Hormuz will, quote, never return to pre-war conditions. So they're laying down the line here that this is the way it's going to be. That's what they're saying here, with Tehran insisting that future war maritime passage will not be free of charge, and the waterway will be actively managed under Iranian arrangements. We know what Iranian arrangements are, I just got through saying that, and service fees, as opposed to prior international open transit conditions. So it's not going to be like you're sailing, through out off the coast of Coney Island or something like that. It ain't going to be like that no more. It's going to be a rigid structure that they're going to put in place here. I think they call it something like the Persian Authority. It's interesting, the Persian Authority. So anyway, so they're really putting in a foundation here that's going to be that foundation is a condition for any type of long-range peace agreement with the United States. And I think I covered the bases here, okay? And that's really about it, okay? So there will be service fees, for protection and things like that. So this was the video. This is a rerun in a way. It is a rerun, but I'm doing it to emphasize here how our intentions could be so 180 degrees opposite of what Iran's intentions are with respect to the Strait of Hormuz. And here was, again, I drew just President Trump here, waving here, ships of the world, start your engines. There it was. And thanks to my great peace deal, this Israeli cargo ship is being welcomed back to the Strait. I'm repeating myself, but I think we all have to take a look at this and see where we stand here with Iran. And I think this is really highlighting that this idea that we can negotiate on the Strait of Hormuz is at this point with Iran is a fallacy. And I think that's what the message here in this cartoon is. I put in a little bit of I would say sardonic humor, but there it is, and there it was. All right, folks. Thank you for watching my video. Hang in there through these tough times, and God bless you. I'll see you next time. Bye.